Peace, peace. What is good, collective? Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Luna, LP the Spiritual G. And I just want to take a moment to shout out everybody that's stuck in here with me. All all 40 something subscribers. You know, this started out as a very small tarot channel, and I'm back to, deliver messages and hopefully continue to grow the channel and tap in, to the collective. I'm here to help with messages from source. So let's tap in. Let's get into it. All right. So I'll first be using my Wisdom of Night deck. I'll be getting the overall energy. I did pre-shuffle, but I'm just going to do another quick shuffle. This message is for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising collective. And these are messages from source. This is no particular message. I don't do love readings, just to, reiterate the vibe on the channel. This is not for love readings. This is general source message readings, okay? So if you're looking for love readings, there are plenty of tarot readers on YouTube that are wonderful and can give you messages that you're looking for in regards to love, but this is not one of them. Now, if the reading or the cards come out in the way that, source wants to give you a message about a relationship or love, I will happily relay that. Otherwise, I do not ask for it, okay? So let's tap in. What is the overall energy surrounding the Aries collective at this time, please and thank you? All right, we got two here. So we have letting go and fragment. All right, so this feels like a very transitional period for Aries right now. And on the bottom, we have individuality. So Aries collective, you're going through a period of, release, and maybe you're not giving as much of yourself to others. You've pulled back your energy quite a bit from quite a few people. And what I'm getting is from some that you didn't even expect to be letting go or to be releasing, people that you thought maybe were going to be around for a long time. You have had this inclination, or, your intuition is telling you it's time to move on from them. All right, so you're giving bits and pieces of yourself to people right now, because I feel like that's all the energy you really have. As you see in this illustration fragment, there is, ghostly figure. It's like, maybe your energy is really low. Maybe, you just expended too much energy on people for a while, and now it's just your season to give that back to yourself and focus on, this energy at the bottom, individual. All right, so let's get into some tarot messages. I'm going to be using my favorite here, the Hoodoo Tarot. All right, I'm just going to shuffle real quick so you'll see a little speed up. Okay, we have one that just wanted to pop out. Oh, yeah. We have the Hermit coming out first off the bat. So yeah, you're spending a lot of time to yourself at this time. And Spirit is encouraging this because, again, I feel this sense that you've been giving way too much energy to other people. You've maybe been overextending yourself and to the wrong people or the wrong, places or the wrong things. You've been prioritizing maybe things that don't feel like they've, that they've really bared any fruit. I don't know, that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else for Aries. Okay, we have Knight of Son of Baskets in the Hoodoo Tarot, but that's the Knight of Cups in traditional tarot. What else for Aries, please and thank you. Okay, Nine of Wands, Nine of Sticks in the Hoodoo. Daughter of Knives, which is the Page of Swords. Bishop C.H. Mason, which is the Hierophant. Oh, and Ace of Wands. All right. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Pentacles, Son of Coins in the Hoodoo Tarot. All right, so right off the bat, again, we're getting this message of, tending to yourself, going within, really, and tending to yourself. And really, there's self-care in this. Knight of Cups, a lot of people interpret it as messenger, surrounding love or emotions. But I feel like this is more of a self-care energy. You're tending a lot more to yourself. You're paying attention to your own needs. With the Nine of Wands, you are really just like maybe at times being overly defensive about, your peace and, protecting yourself. You may have people trying to get your attention with the Page of Swords. You may have people, trying to reach out, check in. But, with the Hierophant energy, you really just want to go at it by yourself. You really want to just take a while to really focus on self and really just see who it is that maybe you can trust. Because with the Nine of Wands, that's like a distrustful energy. Your guard is up. You don't know who to trust. You maybe have gone through some betrayals that maybe surprised you. And you're really just like taking a step back from a lot of people to see who it is that you can trust. And, when the smoke clears, you can regain, some balance with other people. With the Ace of Wands here, it's like, you're making your way towards like new endeavors, new relationships, creating new bonds, or maybe reestablishing bonds with people. But you need to clear out a lot of energy for yourself first. You're in a period of learning new things. You may be adjusting to some lessons that you've learned lately. And you really just need some time to really integrate everything that you've learned recently into, this new chapter that you're coming into. Because with the Ace of Wands, and especially at the end of this, it's really like you're on this journey to newness, right? You're closing out old cycles. You've learned some things, and you really just want to get to a place where you feel like yourself again. Because I'm feeling like there's been like, especially with the Page of Swords here, there's been a lot of just like, people tugging at your energy and feeling like out of sorts. So you really just need to focus on you and really get back to basics here. And, get to a place where you feel like you can allow people to, maybe lean on your energy again, which is not right now. All right, I'm going to ask for a clarifier for a couple of these. Let's get a clarifier for, matter of fact, why don't we just get clarifiers for all of them while we're here. You're my first reading of the evening, Aries, so, gonna do a little extra here. All right, let's get a clarifier for the Hermit, Dr. Grant here. Let's get a clarifier for the Hermit, please and thank you. Yeah. Three of Wands here. It's like, you really need to find your own direction. You really need to find, you know, your happy place is what I'm hearing. Let's get a clarifier for the Knight of Cups, please. Clarifier for the Knight of Cups. Ooh, and the Moon. Yeah. The Moon landed on top of letting go. So it's like, you know, you feel like there are certain things hidden from you that maybe, ooh, and the Five of Swords on the bottom. Yeah, this feels like a betrayal. So it's really like you're licking your wounds and you're really like, you know, recovering from this betrayal or this feeling of being betrayed, you know, and you're trying to let go, maybe forgive. And again, a lot of self-care, because, you know, when it comes to a betrayal, especially with somebody you felt like you could really trust, it's kind of like a mourning period, you know, because it's like that relationship feels like it's over. So you have to mourn that person. I don't see the Death card here. Oh, but we do have the Five of Cups. So yeah, there is some emotional sadness tied around this. And there are still some things with the Moon card here that you probably don't know. So don't try to fill in too many blanks, you know, just go with your intuition. And especially with the Hierophant here right below, go with your intuition, trust your gut, and, you know, it'll see you through. Let's get a clarifier for the Nine of Wands, please. Oh, again. Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're guarding yourself from people that you thought you can trust. You know, with the Six of Cups upright usually lends to, you know, people in your close circle, people from your childhood, your past maybe, that, you know, you're closely connected to. But in the reverse, it's like there are people from your past that you had to let go of, you know, maybe even childhood friends that you just don't connect with anymore. And, you know, it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling to outgrow old friends or people that you thought you can really trust. But, you know, it does happen. And look, we have the Page of Swords again at the bottom of the deck here. So yeah, these people are watching you go through this transformation, and they're not really understanding, you know, they're not understanding this. They're a little confused with, you know, the pieces that, you know, are left for them to pick up. With this Fragment card, it's like, you know, you're only giving them pieces to go off of right now. You're not really explaining yourself too much. You're not really communicating so much as what's happening. Maybe because you can't, maybe because you don't fully understand it yourself yet. But once you come out of it at the end with this Ace of Wands, I feel like you'll be able to better, like, you know, communicate what you had to go through. But let's get a clarifier for the Page of Swords, please. Even though I feel like I feel like I can intuit what it means. I just want to see what Spirit has to say. Oh. Okay, and the Knight of Wands on top of the Page of Swords. So yeah, there may be some communication that's coming in. Like, again, with these people watching you, like, people may be trying to communicate with you, but you're really not giving them much. It's like, you know, maybe in and out, you may be saying a few words here and there, but you're really not giving people much to go by. And they're not sure how to take this. They're really not sure what to do with that right now. Let's get a clarifier for the Hierophant, please. Clarifier. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Nine of Pentacles indicates that you're kind of surprised at how happy you are going in a different direction. Sometimes, you know, with this process of letting go of old friends, it can be painful, but you may be reaching, or you will be reaching, the other side where you're like, you know what, this feels right. This feels, you know, good to kind of venture out on your own and do your own thing. And you maybe were not expecting that, because, you know, when you're close with somebody for so long, it's kind of surprising. We have the Empress appearing down here. So it's like, you know, you may be looking to give birth to something new that maybe a lot of people from your past, or a number of people from your past, wouldn't understand or wouldn't resonate with. And so you feel like you have to go at it alone. Let's get a clarifier for the Ace of Wands here, please. Clarifier for the Ace of Wands, please. All right. Oh, we have 2 here. All right, so this looks very favorable. When you reach the other side here where you're finally ready to let, people come back in, you will have new friendships. With the 3 of Cups here, you're going to connect with people that are more geared to towards your long-term goals. With the Knight of Pentacles here, that's a long-term, stability, financial stability, but for the long run. And it's like a slow and steady wins the race kind of energy, all right? Because as opposed to, as you see, they're heading in different directions, these 2 knights. The Knight of Wands is going this way, but towards the past, but the Knight of Pentacles is going towards the future, with new connections and more stable connections that are geared towards where you want to be in life, not where you came from. So that looks really good for you. Yeah, and we have Justice on the underside here. So this is kind of like a karmic justice cycle for you. You may have involved yourself with people that you knew were not the best fit for your long-term goals, but you said, let's rock with it anyway. Let's, ride. You're kind of like a ride or die energy. So it's you wanted to ride with it and see where it went, but unfortunately it just didn't go the way that you imagine. And that's okay. All right, we're going to get an angel guidance message. Let's get an angel message for Aries, please, and thank you, Spirit. Let's get an angel message for Aries. Kind of slippery here. Oh, said shuffle just one more. Kind of flying. Angel message for Aries, please and thank you. Yes. All right. That's an emphatic yes. So you may have been unsure about, the process, or unsure of letting go of who you intuitively feel like you need to let go. But your guides and your angels are saying, yes, you are doing the right thing. You are following your true path at this point. So keep going. All right. It may feel unsure. It may still feel confusing, but it is the right direction for you. So keep going. All right. And you are connected with Source right now. You may be having dreams with Mother, Father, God on the bottom. You may be having dreams or, glimpses into, what's the word I'm looking for? Glimpses into your new timeline, because this is new for you. With the Ace of Wands here, this is actually very new energy for you. Again, you weren't expecting to have to let go of certain people and situations, but here you are. And it's you may have had this inclination before it started happening that it was to happen, but you may have fought it. A lot of people do fight changes, but nevertheless, they do have to take place. All right, and we're going to finish off with a spirit animal message. It's actually one of my favorite decks. It's just so uplifting, these messages on these cards. So let's see what your spirit animal has to tell you at this time. Spirit animal message for Aries, please and thank you. Spirit animal message for Aries. Okay, we got 2. So we have Hawk, Messenger, and Cougar, Assertive. Oh, if that's not Aries energy, I don't know what is. So Hawk says, Spirit is sending you messages. Ooh, and maybe messages through your dreams, so pay attention. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Well, that's a beautiful message. All right. And Cougar says, in silence, you find power. claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. You know, it's funny how this kind of landed on the Hermit here. All right. Now, again, this is probably more silence that you're going through than you're used to. You know, Aries energy is very, assertive usually, and, energy is surrounding you, but it may be quiet right now. And that's exactly what you need with the Hermit energy to really figure out where you're going. All right. But again, in this silence, you're going to find your power and you're going to, find those answers, but you have to listen close enough. All right. So again, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to signs and synchronicities that you're seeing, because they're going to help guide you to where you need to go. All right. And spirit is with you. If you see any birds, especially any hawks, that is a confirmation, and, messages, or feathers. I just heard, if you see feathers, that's, another sign that you're going the right way. Or, if you're just going about your day and you're wondering, well, am I doing the right thing today? Yeah. And on the bottom, intuitive. Again, follow your intuition. This is something necessary. This is a necessary path for you to take, for you to get to your highest timeline. All right. So you're on the right track here. Everything about this says that, this is part of your journey and a necessary part of it. So just roll with it. And everything is saying that you're going to come out looking great on the other side, I should say. All right, Aries, so that's the message that I have for you today. This is for the rest of November, or whenever you need to see it, because these messages are basically timeless. So if you come across this message and it's, maybe next month or something like that, then that's when you need to see it. All right. But I'm sending you guys so much love, and please don't forget to give a thumbs up if this resonated with you. Share with your Aries friends, anyone with major Aries placements, and stay tuned for more readings. All right. Sending you guys love and light. Peace out.